What's up guys, Cryptomindd here. Let's talk about some bullishness in the market. So first of all, let's start with gold. Why gold? Because it has an interesting pattern that I already talked about before. So gold formed this cup and handle pattern a while ago. It basically didn't do much for the past 12 years, 13 years actually. Didn't do much, didn't really break all-time high or just consolidated slightly above it, slightly below it. But eventually this pattern was formed, a cup and handle pattern, started to break out, retested, and gold started to go to the upside, forming new all-time highs nearing the $2,800 mark per ounce, which is kind of crazy, leaving investors and many people in doubt if they will ever see gold below $2,000 ever again. Now, why is this interesting? Because if we look at an S&P chart, we form a similar pattern. So where can we see this pattern? It's very simple. If we go here, and if we look in it in this way, then take here our rotated rectangle, we can see that this cup and handle pattern makes a lot of sense. And what happened with S&P is very simple. Started to break out of this cup and handle pattern, the handle part, started to break out, saw upside, broke all-time high, and started to climb up ever since as well. Now, why is this interesting? Because if we go to Bitcoin, we can actually see a similar pattern as well incoming. If you look here, boom. And then obviously right here, we have our handle. Now, why is this interesting, guys? Because many people correlate the crypto market with gold, because digital gold, Bitcoin, digital gold, but also with the stock market. There's a saying that the stock market and the crypto market go a little bit aligned with each other, which kind of makes a lot of sense. And so the most logical expectation for Bitcoin is to expect and go to the upside as well. Now, a lot of people are in fear that the market might dump, and I mean, in the short term, it is definitely possible that the market perhaps does a little dump. Why? The elections are upcoming, and historically seen, before the elections are coming, we always have a pre-election dump. So this pre-election dump we can basically see here, since we hit it all-time high again. We dumped 10% ever since, and historically seen, we dump around 5 to 10% pre-elections. So let's see what will happen after the elections once the winner has been chosen. No matter who wins, the direction of the market will be up, in my opinion. However, in the short term, there might be some turbulence along the way, that if Kamala wins, or perhaps even Trump wins, that the market does react bearish. I do have a further expectation that, or a higher expectation that if Kamala wins, the market might dump in the short term. But overall, it will be bought up. If not by us, it will be by Blackrock, MicroStrategy, and other AUMs. So things overall look quite good, guys. And if we look here, for example,
and speculation is, if it's money, then the largest holders are buying more. And if it's speculation, the largest holders are selling. So the real issue is, are the hodlers buying or are they selling? I'll give you an example of great asset classes that are money.
Now, I will not play this whole video, but he said, I bought Bitcoin. My goal is to buy more Bitcoin. MicroStrategy is planning to buy $42 billion worth of Bitcoin next. Are you paying attention? And that's the truth, guys. Are you actually paying attention? Because so many people think about the war and this and that going on, but do you think if that really mattered, that these companies with trillions of dollars in assets would start to buy Bitcoin? Fuck no. Fidelity, as well in AUM, started to mine Bitcoin in 2015 under the radar. Just think about that. They started to mine Bitcoin in 2015 while most people didn't even know about it. And it makes a lot of sense because these people are not fucking stupid. They play stupid to the public, but they are not fucking stupid. But there's more bullish news. Here, Bitcoin reserves held on exchanges showing a significant decline. Are we seeing a supply shock incoming? A supply shock, guys, that will skyrocket the price of Bitcoin. Very, very simple. Then here, total spot Bitcoin ETF trading volume surpasses 4.5 billion today. This was on October 30th. Look at these numbers. These numbers are very fucking high, guys. Blackrock obviously being the leader, followed by Fidelity and Grayscale. But these numbers are extremely high, guys. So this is bullish. I mean, if you're not bullish, if you haven't been bullish since here or since here, you have an opportunity to be bullish here before we break out to the upside. It's as simple as that, guys. This is just crazy. Now further, what Larry Fink said is, I'm very bullish on Bitcoin, on the long-term viability of Bitcoin. BlackRock now holds over 2% of the total Bitcoin supply through its spot Bitcoin ETF. Just let that sink in, guys. BlackRock is holding 2% of the total fucking crypto supply, and yet you think that's a bearish thing. It isn't. This is just massively bullish because logically seen, for everybody who doesn't get it, more capital has been thrown in the markets. If more capital has been throwing in, prices go up, logically. So let me play this full video for you guys.
I'm very bullish on the long,
of course, internet
viability of Bitcoin.
I was going to say, did that surprise you?
That surprised me how much that's
Really?
gone up. I mean, look, it is. We're creating now a market that has more liquidity, more transparency, and
Let me stop you guys right there for a second. More liquidity, more transparency. Pay attention to the words that this man is saying.
I'm pleasantly surprised, and I would never have predicted it before we filed it, that we were going to see this type of retail demand.
So you thought you'd do good, but not this good.
I thought, yes. Yes.
There you go. You thought it would do good, but not this good. He literally answered yes. That's the point.
IBIT is your ETF
Yes.
over at iShares.
Yes.
It's about to overtake Grayscale, which was in the business certainly a lot longer. You look at the gains since January 11th when it first came about.
Yes.
Have you ever seen this much inflow this quickly into
IBIT is the fastest growing ETF in the history of ETF.
Guys, the fastest growing ETF in the history of ETFs. If that doesn't make you bullish, then I don't know what the fuck will. Again, remembering, BlackRock is $1 trillion asset under management company, an AUM. If this man says these type of things, guys, that's bullish. It is bullish, and they've been bullish for years already on Bitcoin. They just kept it under the radar. It's as simple as that. Now here, what do we find here? Somewhere, there you go, USDC minutes. There was somewhere, let me scroll back to it. There was some Tether again recently that came out that got printed, which again is very bullish for the crypto market in general. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is 1 billion in USDT got printed. And again, guys, this is just bullish for the market. Simple as that. This is bullish. Keep on printing. Here, just in on November 1st, 21 shares officially files for a spot XRP ETF. Guys, another AUM filing for a crypto ETF. And don't get it wrong, guys. Don't get it wrong. Ethereum ETFs are coming. Solana ETFs are coming. And I've heard rumors about Link ETFs even coming. Rumors, not confirmed, but rumors, which actually makes sense because Link, Solana, they are one of the only cryptos out there with real use cases, and that's what they're looking at. They are looking at use cases. Now, I do not really see a use case in XRP, but they do their thing, they do what they want to do. But eventually, guys, this is bullish. I'm not an XRP fan, sorry, XRP army. don't kill me. But I'm not an XRP fan. It's as simple as that, guys. I'm just not. I do not hold XRP at all anymore. I sold everything a long time ago. And if it goes up, I'm happy for you guys. If it doesn't, and if it remains where it is, which is basically as for now, if we quickly look at it, it's basically became a stable coin, guys. Unless it repeats history here from the past, that as we near the apex, that XRP suddenly just skyrockets. Could happen, I don't know. Further, more bullish news, guys. Just in October 25th, so like a week, 2 weeks ago, Microsoft, the world's third largest company to have shareholders vote on proposal of investing in Bitcoin. Do you understand what this means? Again, Microsoft, the world's third largest company, to have shareholders vote on proposal to invest in Bitcoin. Guys, that's just bullish as it can be. The words itself say third largest company, Microsoft. Guys, if this happens, which might not be immediately, although it could happen just like that, just like that, Microsoft can be like, let's start to buy Bitcoin. But these things could take a few years as well. It could take a little while for Microsoft or other big players to enter the market, perhaps after the next bear market only. However, like I said before, this could happen just like that. So guys, I do not really see any specific reason to be bearish on Bitcoin just yet, unless it starts to break key levels. Like if we would break back below 61,500, I would start to gain more of a bearish perspective. If we would lose support here, I would gain a full bearish perspective. But as of for now, guys, structure on all the time frames looks as bullish as it could be. Let's go to the 6 monthly. Let me see how high this lets me go. 12 monthly right here. Guys, this just looks bullish as fuck. It's just following its same pattern. Red candle for the bear market. 1, 2, 3. Red candle for the bear market. 1, 2, 3. Red candle for the bear market. 1, 2, 3. Guys, everything is repeating itself. Of course, we cannot base ourselves off history, but history often rhymes and repeats itself. If we go to the 6 monthly time frame, bullish. Every structure about it is bullish. Nothing else to say. If we go to the 3 monthly, we are looking bullish. If we go to the monthly, we are looking bullish. If we go to the weekly, guess what, motherfuckers? We are looking bullish. If we go to the daily, we still do look bullish. Unless we would invalidate here under this level, then daily would turn bearish. But as for now, the daily does as well look bullish. So everything looks pretty favorable for everybody. We just have to wait for the magic flip to happen, which is the flip from all-time high resistance, flip it into support, and we will head towards $80,000, $90,000, and $100,000 for Bitcoin, and perhaps even higher, but we will see what will happen. So guys, do not forget the bullish news that's going on. Do not focus too much on the distractions that they try to give to you by telling how bad this war is, which it is. I don't say that it isn't. But do not let it distract you from what's really going on and what the big players are actually doing. Because nobody is caring about what small people are doing, retail, this and that. People look at people with a proven track record. For example, Blackrock, $1 trillion company. It makes sense to follow the big players. If the big players do something, it must be because they see value in something that perhaps you do not see at this point just yet, but later you could. So guys, do not be distracted with this war going on, with the elections going on, which actually you should talk about. So if you look here at the poly markets and follow up with the presidential elections, what I noticed very fastly is, and this happens every election for some fucking reason, guys, is here the spike up for Kamala out of nowhere, out of the blue, just skyrocketed, and for President Trump, it fell to the downside, just out of nowhere. And every time with the last elections, the same fucking thing happens, where this type of, I call it literally as it is, manipulation is finding place, and things start to get twisted. It wouldn't surprise me that somehow, the elections are cancelled. Somehow, Elon Musk talked about this as well, that for some reason they could cancel the elections or place it on hold. Now, here's the thing. Trump, as for now, according to Polymarket, is winning with a big advantage over Kamala, which is overall good. Let's see what will happen. I think the election winner will be announced, tomorrow or something, I guess. So let's see what will happen. I personally do want Trump to win. Do I really care? Not at all. If Kamala wins, great, the market will go up. If Trump wins, great, the market will go up as well. Everything looks historically ready to pump. But yeah, perhaps, just perhaps, the market might react different with the elections, when the elections are done, and if Kamala would win, or even perhaps Trump's. We don't fucking know, guys. Eventually, I do not care. Left wing, right wing, they are all the same motherfucking bird, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, guys, see you in the next video.